So first off, you would want to pick a location. For instance, right now I'm on Mellow Drive, which is well, it's near the Los Santos. Pick a certain time. Personally, I've gone with 20. Sorry, not 21. Ow. I'll show you. So I've gone with extra sunny with the time 1948. This is because the sun's in the background. You got this nice sun, the city over there, and we're going to find a nice location to basically place the vehicle and do a photo shoot with. So what we're going to do first is we're going to pick a vehicle to do a photo shoot with, and in our case what we're going to be doing is we're going to be picking a custom vehicle that we've got on our server, and such as if I can't find anything on there, I'll just spawn one in. Just quickly spawn one in real quick. For instance, you've got this car. This is a really nice, I think, I'm not sure the name of this one is. I know the company and everything, but it doesn't really matter the vehicle unless obviously you're going with a classic exotic car photo shoot, which means, you know, you're going to want to care about the photo, what the colour of the car is. So in our case right now, we're just going to have it in a, let's have a look. Let's have it in orange right now. Bring out the vibrance. It's one thing that you'd probably want to look at when you're doing a photo shoot. You're going to be looking for what makes the colours stand out a lot more. For instance, let's add a front bumper, let's add the skirts to this thing. Exhausts, let's quickly customize it real quick. I'm not going to take too much time just customizing this. Just keep it like that. Doesn't really matter actually how this is because it's literally just a photo shoot. So again, you can add whatever you want to it. Sometimes add all this, add a dark window tint. And from now, make sure you're in a nice character. You don't want to be in a default character at all. Make it look as realistic as possible. For instance, I'm going to be in this character right here. Alright. If you guys are wondering, all the overlay to the left and everything, that'll be all gone when I enter Rockstar Editor. So, what we're going to do first off, we're going to let the traffic go away real quick. I'm going to pull in. So when we're driving down this road, we're going to click F1, and if your F1 is locked in your FiveM server, I suggest looking in your F1 menu, or otherwise it's also M. This will basically allow you to record. So for instance, I'm recording right now. I'm going to be driving down the street. Just going to drive normally, not normally, but just rush down the street real quick, because this means that we can get multiple different screenshots of the same area or different areas in one clip recording, which means we can continuously go down that clip and watch it. So as you can see, driving down here, I would suggest also maybe going near water. For instance, right now, quickly just no clip over towards the water. Let's find a nice light patch right here, possibly, and have your vehicle maybe angled like that. Moving on, I'm just going to bring my vehicle back over here onto this road. If you've got motion blur, that also helps with the quality of the picture. Sometimes it can make it look blurry, sometimes it can make it look nice. So we're just going to continue our way up here for this one recording. Oh my god, just flipped. That's not going to look good. Again, even if you crash your vehicle, you can still repair it, hopefully, unless they have that option locked, which means you can actually just respawn the vehicle or add an extra to the vehicle, which will actually repair the vehicle. Continuing down here, you got sun in the background with everything else, which basically means this actually allows for a really nice photo here. So what we'll do is that video is nothing done, so we're going to switch over to our Rockstar Editor. Now when you're on your Rockstar Editor, you're going to find a clip. So for instance, this has been recorded on February 6th, 2020. The length of the video is 1 minute 34.88 seconds. The size of it's quite big, which means it's going to take up quite a bit of the recording or the clip or the project that you're making it on. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on the clip. We're going to want to edit it. We're going to let it load. Now when you've loaded on your clip, you're going to want to go down your clip and find the place that you want to actually take the picture at. For instance, right here, I'm just going to let it play. I'm going to let my character swing down here. let my character quickly just position it correctly, and done. So now we're going to click enter, we're going to click cameras, and we're going to go to free camera. Now with free camera, this allows us to pretty much go anywhere with our camera, for instance, as you guys can see, but there is a range depending if you use normal Grand Theft Auto. If you use normal Grand Theft Auto, then you can also install a mod that allows you to go anywhere as far as you want. So for instance, what we're going to do is I like to zoom in quite far, and when you zoom in max, it actually brings the car's focus. So as you guys can already see, if I bring my mouse all the way down to the corner here, that's already looking like a stunning image with the sun, the water reflectance, and the vehicle's headlights just going through the dust. Now if you guys are wondering how you take a screenshot, especially on FiveM, you're going to click F12, and this is going to take a screenshot as presented in the bottom right corner. You may not be able to see that possibly. Now this is not the only photo that we're going to take on it during this video clip. For instance, I can also take it as it's, oh sorry, let me just speed it back. For instance, it's now driving off, which means we can even get a different view with it. So for instance, this close up, more, so it's more close up, more of like the images, mostly that. Going to the back of the vehicle now, it doesn't look as nice, but we can still get a nice looking image out of it. Done. Okay, so let's pick another point in the video. For instance, not when I crash, of course, but here. Good, again, go to camera. We're gonna zoom in all the way. As you can see, I've got a bit of damage to the vehicle there, which means you don't want that to be in focus. So what we're gonna do, oh, this is not good. The entirety of the car is practically broken at this point in the video. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna want to make sure your vehicle's not damaged at all. I think I fix it at some point during here. Oh. Okay, no, never mind, I don't actually fix it there. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back to here. Go to edit. Edit camera. Zoom in all the way. Especially if you have anything like fences nearby, especially with the things, you can actually have it so the fence is clipping just in the corner here. This actually can allow for the focus on the vehicle to be hidden slightly by this, which actually brings out the colours a lot more in my opinion. Now the zoom I'm currently doing is 4.50x zoom. Now if you zoom in, this is pretty much the max zoom that you can possibly get. Of course, there's no mod that'll actually make it any bigger as I've known of. So if you're wondering how you make it so this is all gone, you're going to click H, and when this H is gone, as you guys can see, all your HUD and everything's gone. So again, we're going to click F12, we're going to take that screenshot right there. Moving on inside the actual thing, what we can do is we can take an image from inside the fence here. So let's just do this. Let's make it focused. And again, once again, another screenshot. Again, if you're going for like a more documentary, you may want to get quite close up with the image, which means you might want to go somewhere here, maybe focusing on the back of the image, or maybe even going to the front of the vehicle. So since if I look back at the vehicle now, look at that. It's quite nice, not gonna lie. Moving up, again, you can position it in different ways. Now, I don't know if it's going to be unlocked for me, because I don't think I've got mine on max right now. No, but as you guys can see, to adjust the depth of field, this setting must be turned on to the graphics section. Pause menu, settings, you are running a DirectX 11 and your post FX set to very high. Now, to unlock this, usually your post FX usually has to be quite high to ultra. This basically allows for anywhere in the background here to be blurred out, or even the vehicle itself to be blurred out. This is especially good when you're trying to make the vehicle the main focus and nothing else being the focus within the actual image. But because of my motion blurriness, you can actually see that some of the backgrounds already actually blurred within the actual image itself. So we're going to take another screenshot here, and that could be a finale for that one. We're going to look for one more point in the video to take a screenshot. Well, I'm actually going to go with the start of the video itself. So as you guys can see, I've also got another vehicle in the background, which could be extremely useful when it comes to a photo shoot on GTA 5 Online. For instance, you've got this. It's blurred. You can see where my motion blur is actually coming out here. The sun, again, just clipping over this. You can see right here as the sun is reflecting on my window, it's actually bringing out these a lot more as it's focusing and making the image darker, so you can actually adjust to this, which basically means anything like these red parts here are just going to make it more visible to the eye, more appealing. So again, I'm going to take another screenshot and moving again to the front of the vehicle, take another screenshot. Or you could also move it down, especially when you're here. I might as well do a little clip here. If you're trying to make anything like this, you can actually make a forward up ranging camera. For instance, right here, if I zoom in again, okay, and now moving back to this one. If I make it, I don't think this is going to work because the image is not still, so oh well. But yeah, that is how you make a nice looking screenshot on your FiveM. Now this brings us to the end of the video. If you guys did enjoy this, please make sure to smash a like and tell me in the comment section what you'd like to do a tutorial next. I've been doing these tutorials. This is my second tutorial on my channel on Rockstar edits, but I'm planning to do more. This is just for photos. I can show you how to do movements, different things involving people, portrait, landscape, etc. But yes, I am planning to do more. You guys seem to like the other one, which I personally didn't like because it was on Xbox and it was quite rushed, which means I'm going to make an updated version of that. So look out for that soon. If you guys are wondering that the link to my personal Discord is going to be in the description below, so make sure you come join that. It's going to be the Dave King's YouTube Discord. Apart from that, any other links to any other Discords will be down in the description below. Links to my social medias, such as my Twitter and my Instagram, will be down there too. So make sure to go check that out. I do post up on my Instagram, not daily, but I believe weekly. So make sure to go look at some screenshots from different servers I play on. Apart from that, look out for some other videos. I'm going to be uploading a lot more Rockstar edits lately, as I have gained access to be able to access Rockstar editor on FiveM, as my old community didn't actually have that. So just look out for that, and I hope this video actually helped you. And apart from that, just reminds me of what you want me to do next, and I'll see you guys in the next video. It's been Dave Kings. I'll see you later.